You don't hear much about the blue wave anymore, and there's a reason for that. It's all a fraud. There is no blue wave, and the resistance is futile. And according to this new poll, the Democrats and their hopes for 2018 are washed up. From Washington Examiner, Democratic pollster John Zogby doesn't care much for many of President Trump's policies and thinks the man is rude, but he's also coming to the conclusion that the Republican has something very big going for him. Some people just know how to win, said Zogby, who didn't think Trump would make it out of the Republican primaries in 2016. After 2 years of polling on Trump, Zogby said that the president is. He compares Trump to 3 former presidents, Andrew Jackson, Abraham Lincoln, and Theodore Roosevelt, who entered office to shock from the ruling elite. With all 3 there was sense by the elites that this was the end of the world, said Zogby, but like them, Trump has connected with many in the country by battling the ruling powers. In his latest John Zogby Strategies poll, 54% view Trump as one who is fighting the Washington, D.C. establishment, compared to 26% who view him as an insider. He revealed the results in his Forbes magazine column. It is part of what Trump campaign pollster John McLaughlin called the president's profile as the blue-collar billionaire, a leader standing up to Washington, and last week NATO, for taxpayers and workers. If you are a working-class person, it feels to you that he is fighting for you, McLaughlin said. He's their president. New polling from Zogby's son Jonathan, who conducts the trademarked Zogby poll, revealed that feeling is true even among some Hispanics and African Americans. His polling shows that a sizable portion of minorities feel positive about their lives and future finances under Trump, something that his father John Zogby said could lessen the fervor to say, "We're going to hell. I've got to get this guy out of there." While Trump's critics suggest that there has never been such a threatening president, Zogby said that the same charges were filed against Jackson, Lincoln and Roosevelt, and they won re-election. They don't remember that we've been here before. There is precedent, he said. And while a lot can happen between now and 2020, including a trade war hit on the economy to the fallout of the Russia probe, Zogby and McLaughlin said there are signs of Trump winning a second term. McLaughlin said that the Democrats are heading to nominating a far-left candidate that will be out of the mainstream of voters. He noted that California, home to a sizable number of left-leaning anti-Trump voters, moved up its 2020 primary to the early Super Tuesday group of primaries and caucuses to have a greater impact on picking the nominee. If they help pick a nominee who favors open borders and liberal social policies, McLaughlin predicted that Trump would be decisively elected. Zogby is more cautious, but said that if the Democrats pick a fresh and new candidate, Trump will win. "I think that Trump crushes a new face," said Zogby. His pick, the Democratic Party's elder statesman, former Vice President Joe Biden, who he said could flick off Trump attacks with humor. "I can see Biden standing up there and saying, 'Oh Donald, don't be ridiculous. Look what we accomplished.'" Emerging as an unusual non-politician who has confounded his critics and even his own party leaders by succeeding on an aggressive agenda that has pleased his supporters,